Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And Clark, we see it, no shortage of pageantry around the Christmas holiday. And that thrill certainly extends to the basketball floor.
Without question. You know, it's a time of anticipation, family togetherness, gift giving, gift sharing. A gathering like this feels like a natural ingredient of the celebration of Christmas.
And teams are going to be physical with Durant, but he looks like he's up for the challenge.
Inside, and stolen by Billups. To the wing on the left. Nene left side. Over Green. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Here's Anthony. His last outing with 20 points. Nene with the screen on KD. Good on the bucket.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now here's Westbrook. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
And stolen by Billups. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Over Green. And it's Martin missing. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Scott Brooks did have a few minutes before the game tonight, preparing for the slippery Carmelo Anthony. Coach says they've been running off-ball drills to simulate Anthony's routes. They see how easily he can creep into open spaces. If they can prevent clean catches, that can limit Melo's ability to get good looks at the rim. Coach thinks that would really help tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Pass to Green. For three, Durant. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. KD's got 7.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Shots good by Anthony.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
Green, the pass to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Denver with the ball. They trail by 3. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Nene with the screen on KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
This is his first free throw of the game.
This season, 88% on the line. And so he has been in a comfort zone.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution here for Denver. Anderson, he's checked in for Nene. Harrington comes in for Kenyon Martin. Smith checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Both free throws good from Anthony.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Maynard. Lawson defending. Maynard kicks to Harden. Ibaka with the screen on Smith. Pass to Maynard. Here's Peterson. On its way from Ibaka for two. Rebound by Smith. Now here's Anderson. Smith feeling it out a bit. Anderson, a screen on Harden. Smith for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And that ties it up.
And Smith loves pulling up from three. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after J.R. Smith getting his three to go.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now, here is Lawson. Last time, 14 points for him. Unloads. No good there off the double clutch.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here is Harden, Ibaka, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
And here's Westbrook after J.R. Smith getting his three to go. Collison with a screen on Lawson. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cooks checked in. The shot's good. Smith's got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
And not just a three-point shooter. J.R. proves that game in and game out.
Ibaka sets the pick for Harden. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And it's Lawson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And 2 out of the last 3 finals, Greg, have seen the Celtics and Lakers square off. Will we see a repeat this year?
I mean, it's been great for the league, but you're always better off choosing the field. And I got a sneaky suspicion there might be some change afoot in the Eastern Conference.
Eric Maynard, he's checked in for the Thunder. And he sinks the second. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, this guy's a pick-and-roll maestro. That's Westbrook's basketball IQ on full display.
And here's Lawson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The 3 from Billups. The rebound by Ibaka.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for him. And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For Oklahoma City. Jeff Green is checked in for Collison. And Durant subbed in for Eric Maynard. And then for Denver, Anthony's checked in for Anderson. And it's a Flalo in for Ty Lawson. Thunder coming to this one after the win against New York.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Anthony with the bucket.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Westbrook against Billups. Here's Harden on the wing. Nothing on the board. And Ibaka slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to KD. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing, guarded by Green. The turnaround Jay, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Oklahoma City. Kristich comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Billups against Harden. Outside, KD. Money from the wing. Durant's got 14.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Durant. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to KD. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And now in transition is Billups. Here we go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Billups has got it all tied up now for Denver.
Billups is just one of those guys who has excellent feel for how to handle himself on the court, especially in transition.
The wide open look for Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Denver. Nene, he's checked in for Harrington. Martin comes in for J.R. Smith. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Lawson. Count it.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Harden outside. Durant kicks to Kristic. Back to KD. Tough two from Durant.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
40 seconds left in the first half. The three from Anthony. Rebounded by Sefolosha. The Thunder leading by 3. Harden with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Durant. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
And off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Here's Lawson. Anthony looking it over. Back to Lawson. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for it. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Phillips dishes to Afflalo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like how he drew contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the second free throw, good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Green. Outside Durant, fires the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Martin with a screen on Westbrook. And here's Martin, guarded by Green. Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Sefolosha. Here's KD, covered by Anthony. Clock at 6. Using his length and...
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Fires at the elbow. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 16.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Pass to KD. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for him.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
Now here's Anthony. 16 points for him. Stolen by Durant. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oh, Durant, what concentration.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Anthony on the wing. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists in the game. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Sefolosha. And the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Billups from outside. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Westbrook. And here's Green outside. Kenyon Martin comes up with the rebound. Denver trails by 13. Pass to Nene. Stolen by Durant. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Billups, and he lays it straight in. Billups has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that. Allow him to play through contact.
Westbrook passes to Durant. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Nene has it in the corner, and stolen by Sefolosha. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Takes a 3, and there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. Durant's got 13 points in the second half. Denver trails by 17. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Thunder with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Kristich. Harden comes in for Sefolosha. And it's Maynard in for Russell Westbrook. The Nuggets also changing it up. Chris Anderson is checked in for Nene. Smith comes in for Kenyon Martin. And it's Lawson in for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Durant. He has 35. And Clark this summer. The 1960 and 1992 U.S. men's basketball teams, both inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Both teams were undefeated, winning by over 42 points on average. But the world is starting to catch up. After some disastrous finishes, nice to see the U.S. back on track with 2 straight gold medals in Beijing and Turkey.
And there's just so many things Durant does well. If they all fire together, he can be a special player in this league.
Nick Collison's checked in for Jeff Green. Lawson from outside. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Maynard hits them both.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Lawson kicks to Smith. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 18. Here's Harden. The rebound by Anderson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The shot's good from Lawson.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Durant down low. He's guarded by Afflalo. Collison dishes to Ibaka. And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Griffin's check in for Durant. And Harden launches it from deep. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 16. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
If you need to create your own shot like that, strong handles are a must.
Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Oklahoma City. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Thunder leading by 16. Outside Westbrook. And stolen by Lawson. Corner shot. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Westbrook against Lawson. That misses off the backboard. Denver trails by 14. For 3. Drains the three-pointer.
You got to have a lot of confidence to take and make a contested jumper like that.
Outside Westbrook. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Taking advantage of the opportunity to put his range to good use. Billups, very effective from behind the arc.
Here's Harden on the wing, covered by Smith. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Smith. Got a piece of it. Here's Lawson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Down low, Maynor. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Denver trails by 12. Smith outside. The 3. Good D by Harden. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he's good on the 3 ball.
not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Knocked down the three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Chris Ditchy's checked in for Ibaka. Green comes in for Nick Collison. Kevin Durant's checked in for James Harden. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Eric Maynard. Big group substitution here for Denver. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. Martin comes in for Al Harrington. Anthony's checked in for Smith. And it's a Flalo in for Ty Lawson. Here's Durant, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And he gets the bucket. Durant's got 40 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to KD. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Green, 5 to shoot. A nice shot by KD. KD's got 5 points in the quarter.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant.
Martin with the screen for Billups to the paint. And finished off by Martin.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The Thunder leading by 19 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Oklahoma City.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Anthony, the pass to Afflalo. Anthony down low. KD's on him. Anthony can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. 16 seconds left in the fourth.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much